Shit, I'm live. All right, fuck it. All right, so we're gonna make this a quick one. Got my shirt off. It's hot as a mess. I don't trust the Caicos, bro. You gotta take that with a grain of salt. You're gonna see me with my shirt off most of the time. Uh, let's see. I don't even think that's the one I did it off of. At least my connection is not that good. Oh no, that's just a moving signal. All right, guys. So we can go ahead and look at the trade. Open. I just opened my virtual private server. And these are the trades for the day. I think I had it on the stream before if it didn't lag up on me. But we won on the partial close of 75% of position. We closed for $756.56. On the partial close of the remaining 25% of the position, we closed for $185.40. And that is what it is. Boom. What is next here? That's the trade. And then I have the BS $100 account that I blew. We closed for $3.74. But most importantly, what I want you guys to see is me updating the analysis using my Madden Opus Trading grid and Madden Opus Trading language. The grid is the um the chart work or the boxes and stuff that you see on there, and then the language is how I interpret the chart work that you see on the page. And I'm gonna show you guys that right now. All right. So you remember we woke up. You see, it's still lag. Horrible. I don't get it. I don't get it with this computer, bro. Look how I don't get it with this computer at all. This is a very expensive computer and it's supposed to be faster than this. I'm very disappointed. All right, cool. So we got the current charts. All we gotta do is update it to fit current price information. So I duplicated that last bearish line because price has been moving lower. We got to add more lower lines. If minus 10 pips is going to be a 5 here, copy this. Or is here. Paste that there. Paste that there. And we never hit that line. So then we could go ahead and fix this. This there. I guess depends on who you're asking. All right. Fit it to the high. Come down some for me. All right, that should be accurate information right over here, and then we can go ahead and put our dots. So once price strikes one of the pending orders, then we're gonna calculate every 10 pips. If price strikes one of this and comes back here, we will put a strike there or a dot there. But once price hits one of the first levels of 10 pips below or above, we have to continue tracking price by 10 pips just to filter out unnecessary information. Like the next strike would be back up here. I do this double blue dot. It means that price went backwards. So if we was over here and price went back there, I'm also use the blue dot. That means that that was our first retracement backwards. If price continue to move higher, this dot will be green. If price move back down, the dot will be red. When you start seeing it in action, you'll understand it, or I'll make a guide to explain to you how to place the strikes. But right now, I'm doing it by hand. We could consider this a strike. There we go. Go back up here, and then we consider this a retest right here. So that means that price is fluctuating. It's going up, back down, back up, back down. That's called consolidation, where price, it looks like price is moving, but it's actually ranging in between this 10 to 15 pip range. Once we pass the strike, we don't count these lines in the middle, the 5 pip lines. Five pip lines only are important or documented when we are looking for price to hit a buy stop or a sell stop. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my little swirly line right here to say, depending on what broker you're on, that might be a strike, but it don't look like a strike to me. We can leave this dot here. It's either it's striked or it just started fluctuating around this range. And 5 o'clock already came, so that is all the data that we're gonna have today. So this is gonna explain what markets did. All right, so this is gonna be 8 a.m. 8 a.m. markets fluctuated a little bit, dropped down and hit our sell stop, fluctuated a little bit, dropped down and closed for 75% of the position. We tried to trail the position lower, but price decided to move back. And so we ended up getting closed at a partial close of 25%. That's that smaller trade that you see in our trade history. Price went back up 10 pips, back down 10. Mm, something went wrong here. Something went horribly wrong here. I touched something. All right, cool. Price went back up, back down, went back. Okay, went back up 10 pips, went back down up 10 pips, went back up about 15 to 10 pips. So it's a range. It's not a hard 10 pips. It's a range between 10 and 20 pips. If it doesn't touch it, I'm not gonna strike it. We're just gonna call that a buffer or just extra change or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna figure out a word what to call it. And then price went back down. Price actually dropped down another 10 pips. It looked like price might have dropped down one more 10 pips again and then reverse. Let's go ahead and just consider that. Let me look at my actually let me just look at the broker. Let's look at the MT5 just to see, just in case, to see what we're gonna consider this a strike or um mm-mm, mm-mm. There go my price levels. They say nope, we didn't touch. You see it? We didn't touch. It's not considerate. So let us look over here and delete that. Delete that, and we don't need that either. Because once price touched this level, it didn't touch any more levels. It just stayed on this level, basically. Even though it was close, it didn't touch. Uh wait. I guess when I drop down some, I want to pretend. No. This is where you are. All right, that's more accurate. Yeah, price just stayed over there. So now we could go ahead and project the next day forward into the future. So let's start off. Okay, no. We can now label it. Let's go ahead and label this up. Now let's go ahead and size up. So I believe session one is going to be also the same amount of pips as the entire day because the high and the low both occurred in session one. So 43 pips for the day, 43 pips for session one. Job. Let's see how many pips for session two. Move that bad boy over some. Should be around 38 pips. almost identical to the other day before. All right, and we are done labeling. Now we could go ahead and project into the future. Right. That's it. We're gonna leave that right there until tomorrow. So that's it for today. We got a winner today. I'll explain what happened. We project into the future. And we can update whatever we gotta update tomorrow. Let's see how do I do this.